So, KD. You're allowed to get a high KD in Crucible. Mine's not insanely high, but it is positive. Now, I would know how to get a high KD because I went from 0.91 to 1.24 in just a month. 1 month, that's all it took. And you're probably thinking like, oh, that takes ages. But bear in mind, I only played for about 4 hours a day, like 5 days a week. For anyone who's hardcore out there and plays every hour of every day, of every month, of every year, then you'll get this done in, I'd say, 2 weeks, no problem. So these are all my tips I'm going to be sharing with you, how I increased my KD and got better at Crucible. So, let's talk about loadouts, alright? What is your favourite class to use in Crucible? Your favourite one? Mine is Chaos Reach. It's really easy to use, and it's a far range super. And you want to find a class that is built for you, alright? Don't go looking on these videos and them telling you the class you have to use, etc. No. Find one you're comfortable with. It could even be Nova Warp. Like, if you're really good at Nova Warp, then use Nova Warp. If you're good at Dawnblade, use Dawnblade. If you're good at Well, use the Well. But I wouldn't recommend it. So, play around with a few of the subclasses. I recommend Control because it's the best. It's really the best place to play around with supers, other than Mayhem. But Mayhem only spawns once a month. Just play around with them, and whatever one you like best, use it. So in this case, we'll be using Chaos Reach. Now, tip number 2: find the exotic that is allocated with your super. So in this case, Geomech Stabilizers. It extends the Chaos Reach, and then when your super is about 80% full, if you sprint, it tops it off. Really, really, really nice. And then step 3 are your mods. Now these are class. You want to have mods that go for your class. So I use Deadman's Tail and Frozen Orbit. That's my meta class. And so I have Unflinching Scout Rifle Aim, Scout Rifle Loader ×2, and Scout Rifle Ammo Finder. Because believe it or not, I do run out of ammo sometimes, and it does get annoying. And when you have 2, it doesn't make it double; it makes it 1.5. So that makes it doubled. Sorry, so it's now 2, and then you gotta half it, so it's now 2.5 or 1.5. I don't know. 1.5 or 2.5, one of the two. I like to use Take and Charge High Energy Fire for that bonus damage. You can literally one tap with Frozen Orbit. Now it comes to stats. Now, Warlocks, you really want to have high intellect. You know, if you get that high intellect, you can just cast non-stop supers, especially with Chaos Reach and Geomechs. See, with my Hunter, I'll show you in a minute, I use my Hunter a decent amount, but I only use him for like close range maps. For like trials or whatever. Like, the loader I use is mainly for Widow's Court. Like, it's a prime map. Like, it's the biggest map in the game, I believe. And I love it. So now let's get onto the weapons. Deadman's Tail is what I use, along with Frozen Orbit. And I've been trying to use grenade launchers more. Like, this has only got 1 kill on it. But it's not the best roll. But I like it. I also use corrective measure as well sometimes. So I got 1,016 kills on my Deadman's, a 52% accuracy with it, because I take it slow. I will go into a game with this gun as well as Frozen Orbit and show you how I play, because loadouts are possibly the most important part of boosting your KD, because you want to find guns that suit you. Alright, you can look at the meta, look at all these 120s, all these tracer rifles, all these scouts, but that doesn't matter if you don't know how to use them. So play around with some guns, you know. And then whatever guns you like, personally, it can be anything. Like, whatever guns you like is the guns you'll do well with. I didn't like Deadman's Tail when it first came out. I hated it. But the more I used it, the more I loved it. And now it's my go-to gun, with over 1,000 kills in just over a month. So this is my main loadout for Crucible, and then we're going to go into games. Alright? Control is really the best game mode for you possible if you want to boost your KD. Control or survival. Any type of 3v3, being elimination or survival, is really good for you in the sense that it will boost your KD because, especially in elimination where you only have one revive. Say if you win a game and then you get 5 kills but die twice, that's a 2.5 KD you've just attained. Whereas in Control, it's a score, so it scores up to 150. So you could get 5 kills, but then 10 deaths, and then be 0.2, I think, or 0 point something. So we go negative. So I recommend Control, elimination, or survival. We're gonna do one game of Control, one game of elimination, and one game of survival. I'm just gonna show you how I play. I will do Control on my Warlock, elimination on my Hunter, survival on my Hunter. So whether it being Scout Sniper or 120 hand cannon with a shotgun, like, it really matters on how you like to use them. Like, everyone likes to use Fell Winters, but I don't really like Fell Winters. It's just too, like, out there, you know. And, like, it will get run to the ground eventually, hopefully. I like Witherhoard as well. It's fun to use, especially in maps like Dungeon and all that, like really close quarters maps. So the tip for Control really is just stay with your teammates. Don't try and run out there being a lone wolf. Because it is true, strength in numbers. Midtown is a good map. Especially for sniping.
Control.
Now, this is my first game of the day, so warm-up games are essential if you want to, like, get a good rhythm of getting high KDs.
Take those zones, Guardian. Victory demands it.
Now, I normally never ever capture the first zone. I always run straight to the enemy point and try and get the first strike kill. I'm being very patient.
Captured.
I'm waiting.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
That was an unfortunate body shot.
Enemy claimed Zone B.
But you know, I got the kill. I got the assist. It's really cool because in Destiny, if you just land a shot, you get the assist and it counts as a kill. That was a body shot, but it was a kill. It doesn't matter about moving around too much. If you're staying with your teammates, you will overpower and get kills. I might die here because I'm not looking to my right.
Look what you have. You've gained the lead.
Now a heavy.
Zone B lost.
I knew he was coming out of that corner because the radar.
Your moments of clarity
Here we go.
are weapons, Warlock.
It's all about focus, like, I'm just staying. Notice how I haven't moved from C at all this game. It's because I know enemies will flood from here, because that's what they like to do. That was a good snipe. Fair play to him. See, now I know where I died. I know not to go there again, because he'll just be waiting there now for me to come back. I'm going to pick up my special, and then I won't stand up in there again. The reason I picked it up is because I had loads of bullets and it will carry over. I think we've spawn flipped.
Double down.
When in doubt, use your super. Alright, no matter what it is, if you have to use it, use it. Just stay alive. Now you may be thinking, no, that's a dumb tip, it's obviously obvious. But staying alive is essential. So I've only died once and I'm on
Zone
8
C
kills.
lost.
So right now I'm at
Power
8.0. I
Get
could just
those
camp
zones
behind
back.
and just wait for the
Zone
game
A
to finish.
captured.
But that's just boring. Because you see all these people with their high kill streaks, but they're low deaths. And you think, oh, how do I get that? It's just all about planning. You know your map you're on, you know how it works, you know the routes to take. And you can even see what supers there are.
Zone C captured.
So you know
have
what kind of
advantage.
players there will be, judging from their supers. That's how I He's on the radar somewhere. I don't know if he's down below. I'm not going to challenge him because he's got a sidearm and that just...
Zone C lost.
Sorry buddy, that was a bad super. But it's going to get nerfed tomorrow.
Zone advantage is yours.
Can I hit him there? I know where he is. Ah! Can I get him? No, I can't.
5
That was a
minutes.
waste.
Keep it up. Your legend.
But I got him
grows.
though. You see, you can tell I've been using this class for a while now because I land my precision hits almost always. I thought that was a headshot, but it turns out it wasn't. And I'm gonna die there. See, as I'm a far-ranged class, I don't really rush because there's really no point, you know. Whereas on my hunter, I use Igneous Hammer and Astral Horizon. So I like to rush. That counts. That's a Thunder Crash, I don't know where it is. Can I jump please? Oh! I didn't know he was sniping there, that was a good play from him. Shouldn't really be this close. Because we are going to spawn flip with him now, unfortunately. It just makes it really confusing. I thought he was going to run in here.
Zone A lost.
How was that body shot? I have no idea.
3 minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours.
Alright,
You
he's
have
kind of
zone
pushing me.
advantage.
Again! That's mine, sorry.
Zone C lost.
You see, my frozen orbit is a moving target, high impact reserves, not opening shot. I prefer high impact reserves because I feel more like pressured with my last shot that I really want to make it count because I have 1 bullet left. If it's opening shot, like, I don't mind losing or missing the shot.
Zone B lost.
So whether it being high impact reserves, I'm like, right, I really want to hit this. Oh my god. And you can see my super rate. If I'm running, you see how it tops it off?
Zone A captured. 2 for 1. Yes. 3 down. Fantastic.
3, 4. I could have got him if I knew of his awareness there. I wasn't really paying attention. There's a lot of special there right now. And a little tip, if you see special getting picked up, you know there's enemies there. So you can zoom in with your scope and you know where all the special is. And then you can see, oh, someone picked up special there, so there's obviously enemies over there. I know there's an enemy there because he just got frozen.
Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
Nah, I wasn't gonna get him there.
One minute. You have this.
Oh! They are hunting for me. It's super season right now, so where are these orbs? Yeah, I'm not going to challenge that.
Between you and victory. Victory imminent.
Don't know how I missed that. Yeah, he's not going to stay there.
10 seconds. End.
Ah, fair play. I didn't see him there. No, there's no point really trying because the game's over. So that's really just a standard game for me. Like, I'm quite boring, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like to rush, especially on this, but
you fight like
wait and see, and you look at my KD.
Bring me your friends. I need more like you.
3.4. I didn't get the most kills on the team, but I got 17, you know, I'm happy with that. 3.4 KD. So that's really like, just learn your subclass, you want to use that well, and then the stats and your mods, you want them aligned to the class, and you'll perform well. So I'm not going to take you into elimination and survival because it will just be the exact same. So yeah, that's how you boost your KD.